Hi everybody, Zancrow, and welcome back to the episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today moving up to 104 and going up from there. Last time we had the Dark Guild Grimoire Heart show up on the island and just start to wreak havoc and cause problems, and now all of our Fairy Tail friends are finding themselves right in the midst of battle, and it's just chaotic and crazy. The whole S-Class trial is now over and done with, it seems, which surprised me, guys, because when I first saw this, I was so engaged and so excited over like this friendly competition, you know, who was going to come out on top. I was really wondering and really engaged, and the show was basically like, too bad, we got some serious threats we're going through instead, and now we have this to contend with. Makarov himself has grown into a big giant and is defending the island literally and defending his family against Grimoire Heart, and it is personal for him big time because it was revealed that the leader of Grimoire Heart, Hades, is also the second master of Fairy Tail, Makarov's mentor and master, and so now we get to find out more about that as we move forward, guys. We also had confirmed last time that the Dark Wizard going through the island, just kind of killing and destroying the nature all around him, being really sad and reluctant about it, is the Dark Wizard known as Zeref. The name Zeref has been thrown around the show for a while, so more of that is coming to light, guys, and it's so crazy to see all this start to happen, and we have more coming, guys. I can't wait. So thank you so much for joining me, guys, on this ride. It means a lot that you're here. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. If you didn't know, we'd have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below, and thank you to those of you that have already done so. On Patreon, you can view this episode reaction for just $1 a month. It's unedited and unfiltered, so please consider if you can. It's a good time, and without further ado, guys, here we go with episode 104 of Fairy Tail. Let's go.
Looking island to carry out 2 critical missions for our master. The first one is to capture the legendary Black Wizard Zeref, alive and unharmed. The second one is, I can't remember. How about you guys? All right, I'm all alone in this.
This guy is so strange, but I remember his battle coming up in the later episodes, and he's tough too. He's tough too. So, oh my gosh, guys, so much is happening. Just getting started. Love this opening, as you know. There he is. There's Zeref. I can say his name now. So much is happening with Zeref, and I know his story later on, but I'm still very confused on how he got from where we learned about him to now. Like, I want them to officially lay it all out for me, and I feel like it's coming. I think there's a scene later, without getting into spoilers, Ultear shows up and confronts Zeref, and they have a conversation, I believe, and that is going to be where we learn more about what's actually going on, I think. We left off, guys, with Zeref in the Tower of Heaven, like they were trying to resurrect him. So they kind of said in the last video that he wasn't ever actually dead. He was just in like this deep sleep for hundreds of years or something like that. So, you know, what woke him up? All that kind of stuff I'm kind of wondering about. And I have my predictions. I have what I think I know, but I'm a little fuzzy on the true story. So I'm very excited, guys, to rewatch this and go through all this again with you. It means a lot, again, that you're here. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh man, look at that.
Until the count of 3 to get out of my sight. Otherwise you and your comrades will see the other side of oblivion. Time's up. Fairy law.
Don't be so hasty.
And now that we know that he is the second master, like that's how he knew fairy law, he converted it into dark magic, I'm assuming, for grimoire law. It's crazy stuff. So more flashback. Let's go.
Damn it! Who do those council lowlights think they are? I've half a mind to squat.
Calm down, Makarov.
Ah, you want me to calm down? Maybe I'll use you to vent these pent-up frustrations.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Oh, Master, I didn't realize you were back.
Do you revel in making trouble whenever you go on a job?
So I roughed up some has-been bandits who were talking smack about our guild. I don't see what the problem is.
Harmony is key. Forgiveness can be a powerful thing, just like violence. Whether you forgive or seek revenge is up to you, but know the consequences.
You ever get tired of saying that?
I'll keep saying it until it sinks into your thick skull, boy.
Seriously, stop calling me boy!
Oh my gosh.
Master.
Lost magic.
It's so heartbreaking. Like, if you know the story later, guys, it's so heartbreaking to see this happen now. Can't get into it. I'm not going to, but we learned definitely a lot more about how he became Hades later in the show, all that kind of stuff. See his beginnings in Fairy Tale Zero. Oh, man. Here we go.
I have no desire to fight you now. Leave before we do something drastic.
Though it pains me to do so, my path is all too clear at this point. It would seem fate has chosen me as the instrument of Fairy Tale's destruction.
But first, you'll have to go through me.
If you wish to throw your life away, boy, so be it.
They're tough.
That won't be enough, Makarov. Swallow the light, you shadow of eternal darkness.
Is that case? What? He cast the Amaterasu Formula 28 circle as if it were nothing.
I live and breathe the dark arts. Your defeat is certain.
What is this? Maximum defense magic circle! 3 pillar gods!
Amaterasu Formula 100!
I didn't like the sound of that.
Me either. I hope one of our guys cast that thing.
I'm getting really tired of these jerkwads playing in our backyard.
There's so many of them. What do you think they want?
I don't know, and to be honest, I don't care. Every one of these grimy hamburgers are about to feel
Wait.
the burn.
Aren't they called Grimoire Heart?
Don't bother correcting him. He's on a roll. Master mentioned something about
Oh
the
my God.
legendary Black Wizard before. Could it be Grimoire Heart's goal is to find
Lord Zeref.
Not good. Their numbers don't seem to be decreasing at all, do they? That explosion. Do you have any idea what caused it? It gave off tremendous magic power. Oh, Gray! Although the enemy surrounds me, I can only think of your gorgeous face. What I wouldn't give to be fighting by your side.
I'm so happy Juvia's here.
On her own? No, ma'am!
Like, we had the whole Atlas arc where she was not really present. I was always sad. That's the one thing that I, could gripe about Atlas is that we didn't have enough Juvia. We had Atlas Juvias in a sense, but, she was not as prominent as Earthlands. But
whatever you say.
excited to see her now in action.
Evergreen, time to do your thing.
I'll say
Let's
this
go.
again. When I need a big oaf to order me around, you'll be the first to know.
What the?
I can't move!
Don't look into her eyes! She's using petrification magic!
Well, normally I wouldn't resort to such cheap tactics, but if it gets the job done, I guess it's manly.
What do you mean by cheap?
Is it impossible for existence to move forward without violence? Is it so intrinsic? What will it take to end the conflict occurring now? Can there ever be peace? Or is death the only way?
I'd expect no less from my successor.
I don't understand this. You were an amazing Guildmaster, Precht. You always spoke of harmony and did your best to lead us toward a path of righteousness. Did you change your mind? Or was it all a lie?
Jeez.
ago, magic was born from the depths of darkness, and those who utilized its power were met with fear and prejudice. Eventually, magic became commonplace, so much that we integrated it into our culture. As I delved deeper into the source of magic, I found that it always led back to Zeref. At last I saw the truth. I had found the personification of wizardry. Sleep, boy. Fairy tale shall rest here with Mavis.
Let's go. Oh my god. Jesus.
It's not over. Not yet.
I got really worried when I first saw this until he said that. And I was like, okay, he'll be okay.
Successor, I hope you're ready to bear this burden.
Oh my god, here we go.
I feel like someone just walked over my grave.
Man. The man's back, or coming back. So cool. Now I was worried again, like there's so many close calls with Makarov where he like acts like he's going to die or gets the impression that he dies, like, and I was like, oh gosh, is he actually going to die now? Like, it's I was really worried. I was really worried when I first saw this. That's all I'm going to say.
Don't overdo it! Just save your strength!
Damn, if I had more magic power, I could help Natsu and have me fight them all.
You'll have to sit this one out. Don't worry, Natsu and I can handle him, no problem. Very well. Can't be helped, so we'll leave it to you. Best of luck. You're serious?
In our current condition, we're a liability and would only be a burden on the battlefield.
Don't feel bad. You can kick back and take a load off. Leave the work to the real heroes of the story.
I've got enough energy to slap him around a bit.
Lily, now is not the time. You can give him a good smack once we're home.
Fire bullet!
Yeah, he absorbs Zeref magic and in the last video, and that's why his scarf is black, and I love it because he just was upset that he had a black vest and a black scarf now, so he turned his vest inside out to make it white, and I just thought that was so funny.
What is this guy? He's eating fire! Impossible!
Wait, is he the one everyone talks about? Thanks for the snack. Now I got a fire in my belly. The Dragon Slayer, Natsu the Salamander, Fire Dragon Wing Attack! It's Zancrow.
Oh man.
Leave him to me. I was hoping to get some exercise on this trip. I'll pound this runt into the dirt while you go look for Zeref. Hold it right there! This fairy tale pansy scares you?
Well,
There's no guild in this world that can come close to the strength of Grimoire Heart. Understand? Black Flames? If you think he's stronger than us, then you don't belong here! You're all out of the guild!
Jeez.
No way! He just wasted his own men!
I remember this guy being tough too, but I don't remember
How could you do that to your
any
friends?
details about him or his fight
Friends?
with
It's not
Natsu
your
right now, so
business anyway.
excited to find out more,
If
guys.
it's you, I'd be careful who I run my mouth to.
What a joke! Don't you know your fire ain't gonna hurt me?
You like my divine flames?
What do you mean divine flames?
Exactly what it sounds like. My magic is way out of your league. You're up against a god slayer. Make peace with your own fast.
A god slayer?
Really intrigued when they mentioned Godslayer. I wanted to know more, and very interested.
Not good. I'm almost completely out of power. Same here. But I think we put most of them down.
All right, let's take out the rest of them and go look for the others.
Are they turning
Oh.
invisible on us?
Maybe they were just supposed to distract us, and they succeeded.
Or they all left because of him.
They're incapable of defeating you, so there's no need for them to continue fighting. Prepare for battle.
That's a goat wearing a suit?
You okay there? Yeah, but keep your guard up. This guy's on a whole other level than his flunkies.
Who goes there?
Oh, here we go.
Encountered the enemy during the mission. I will destroy them immediately. Commencing combat operations.
A child. Don't let your guard down. There's something strange about this girl.
That a bad guy or a flower arrangement?
Whatever it is, it took a bath in cologne.
In a desolate forest on a lonely island, the devils and fairies danced a tango of death.
I ain't dancing.
May these stones and moss serve as a ballroom for our soiree.
First cats and children, now 2 young ladies.
Lisanna, stay behind me. This guy's trouble. Come on, sis, I can help you.
Makarov's brats don't stand a chance against the Seven Kin of Purgatory. I've spent years crafting them into sorcerers of unparalleled power. Each one of them is a master of an art that was born from the source of all wizardry. Forbidden, lost magic. Fairy Tale's finest will crumble like dead leaves under the kin's overwhelming might.
I think I hear water nearby. What I wouldn't give for a nice tall glass of it right now. I think I'll just take a nap. Someone help me.
They're making him so comedic and so funny. So when he finally does fight, you think it's just going to be a joke. But, like, I remember him being really tough. Very excited for that, guys. We're going to keep going and move on with the next one. All right, guys, 105. Let's see what we can see here. Definitely want some answers.
I hope you fools are prepared to do battle with me. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm one of the Seven Kin, Caprico.
The 7 what now? What the heck does that mean?
Grimoire Heart's got 6 more wizards who are just as strong as this guy?
Pieces are in place. The stage is set. The battles will now begin.
Your reign as Fairy Tale's master ends today. History is coming to a close for both you and your guild.
Oh my gosh. And we have a God Slayer. First one of the show.
I'm one of Grimoire Heart's 7 kin, and the guy who's gonna kick your ass. I'm known as the God Slayer, named Zancrow.
Well, I'm known as the Dragon Slayer. I'm Natsu of Fairy Tale.
I know who you are, Dragon Breath. You're famous in the Barham Alliance because of all the destruction you leave in your wake.
Say what?
The Barham Alliance. You care to explain?
Aye, sir. They're bad guys who banded together to wreak havoc.
Yes, Grimoire Heart, the Horation Sace, and Tartaros joined forces to create a coalition of dark guilds.
Our coalition of light guilds was able to beat the Horation Sace, but I don't know about beating Grimoire Heart. I mean, they're the strongest member of the Barham Alliance.
You annihilated Lullaby. You stopped us from bringing back Deliora. And then you and your friends really screwed up our plans when you wiped out the R system and Nirvana. You took down Jalal, as well as Master Zero. If you think that makes you hot stuff, let me tell you, those guys ain't nothing compared to me.
I can take you. Know what's cocky calling yourself a God Slayer? What's that even mean? You expect me to believe a god trained you? The flames of my right hand and the flames of my left, put them together and you get...
I ask you scorch all from the far west to the far east. O breath of God!
Fire Dragon!
Flame God!
Brilliant Flame!
Casualty!
Man, crazy.
No way. That guy overpowered him.
Enough with the play-by-play. Get lost, cats!
As I said, guys, he's not the first God Slayer that's going to show up on the show. I know there's more, but I'm still left wondering, like, what it all means to say God. Like, I know there's a whole history and story of, like, gods and religion and all that in the show, and I might need a refresher. That's all I'm going to say for now. Feel free to drop it in the comments if you know the history of gods and all that kind of stuff. I'm very intrigued and very curious to know more.
Even though you may have enough power to slay a dragon, you could never slay a god. Flame god bellow!
Jeez.
Well, it looks like those two dragon hunters hit rock bottom.
I don't understand. What's going on? How come we haven't been able to land a single hit on this goat freak?
There's nothing you can do but revere and worship me.
There it is again. I keep feeling this strange pressure.
This could be bad, especially for Lucy. Oh, man. That guy's hardcore. I know that smell. What are you doing here?
Natsu, it's you.
What in the world happened to you? Oh crap, you're hurt real bad, aren't you? I'm kinda scared to move you, but we gotta get you to Windy.
The chances of us defeating Grimoire Heart are nil.
You must be out of your mind right now! The Grams I know would never say something like that!
Gather all the others and leave all you can.
Would you quit talking like that? We're not through with the S-Class trial. As Fairy Tail's master, you're supposed to support us.
There are times when the best thing to do is retreat.
That's the same message that Gildarts is telling him.
Well. It looks like Master Hades did a number on you, eh, Makarov?
He's trembling in fear.
You having a hard time, Dragon Hunter? Looks like you're freaking out because there's sweat dripping from every pore.
Accept defeat.
There's nothing wrong with feeling fear. After all, how else would we come to know our own weaknesses?
This feeling, this is fear.
Natsu.
Yep, you got it. I can't say I blame you. It's gotta be terrifying for a runt like you to face my ultimate power.
Nope.
He's right. This
Embrace
is
it.
fear I'm feeling. But it's not the same kind of fear that Gildarts was talking about.
Push through it.
Huh? I ain't trembling because of you. The only thing I'm afraid of right now is that someone else will do in the jerk who beat up Gramps before I get the chance to get a few good licks in. You're gonna pay. I won't let you guys get away with this. I'll take down Master Hades, and I'll do it with my own two hands!
Unfortunately, it would appear I got the short end of the stick when it comes to opponents.
The short end of the stick? What are you talking about? Now! Takeover! Asshole!
So, takeover magic, huh?
Oh man.
I certainly wasn't expecting that from you.
Followed by... Penguin! She instantly switched to a different takeover. When did she learn such an advanced move? Don't underestimate me. I'm young, but I'm as tough as the other fairy tale wizards. Lisanna!
Oh man.
Just stay back, I got this.
I'm impressed. You're a much better fighter than I expected. You can't win a battle with spirit and sentiment alone. It takes skill. And mine greatly surpasses yours. Are you really willing to risk your life in an attempt to prove your strength to me?
What do you mean by that? This isn't about a difference in power. You're stronger than me. Who cares?
I was sent here to fight you, so that's what I'll do.
Look out!
You okay?
Mira is ready.
I want you to go and look for the others. Meanwhile, I'll stay here and keep this guy busy. I can't leave you alone with him.
Where did that come from? I barely sensed any magic power from her before. But then she suddenly gave off a tremendous sense of pressure.
I'm gonna fight with you. If we work together, we've got a better chance of beating him. You're just as stubborn as before. Very well then. And you're in for a world of hurt.
So cool.
Take down Master Hades? There ain't no way in hell that's ever gonna happen if you can't even beat me, you punk. I told you, your flames have no effect on me. My flames love to consume puny wizards like you. You're going down! Flame God! Suffer! You should quit fighting, because once my blazes got you, there's no getting out. Not till you've been turned to ash. I can still eat my way out of here, you know. Go ahead and try it, but there's no way a wizard with dragon's power could ever eat a divine flame.
I'll show you.
Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Oh.
A giant, huh? Gramps!
How dare you? What kind of heartless monster would harm one of my children right before my very eyes? Stop or I'll crush you like an insect! And when I'm done, there won't be any trace of you!
How can you be sure you've got enough strength left, old man?
Oh my gosh, like every moment during this whole arc and everything, like I'm so afraid for Makarov to die, to give his life for his children and all. Like I was thinking that every episode almost, every time he intervened like this, I was like, oh my god, he's just gonna throw his life away to protect everybody. Made me so stressful.
Is it gonna be the dragon hunter, Makarov, or me? Which one of us will kick the bucket first?
Natsu's magic power. It's gone.
Well, it looks like the dragon hunter's the first to
Just
go.
real quick, guys, I'm thinking back to the last time Natsu experienced somebody battling fire against fire, I think was when he fought the Elemental 4. I might be wrong, but I think that was the last time he really fought somebody with flame and fire magic. Look at him go! He's eating it up.
I get it now. I had no clue there was a special trick to eating certain types of fire.
He emptied his body of magic power, while the enemies began to build up inside. How could you be so foolish, Natsu? Do you want to die?
But it worked. Look at that.
Gramps, and I won't let anyone else either. Dragon and divine flames come together to become one. Dragon God, brilliant
Goodness.
I can't believe he actually won.
I did it.
Let's go. So cool, man. Oh my gosh. Before I forget, too, I want to just say really fast, guys, like they said in the beginning of this episode, they mentioned it back when Nirvana was first starting, how the Barham Alliance consisted of the 3 Dark Guilds, and we got another name drop of Tartaros, and I totally missed it. The first time watching this show, guys, I never, connected those dots. I never kept that in my mind, because Tartaros is a huge arc later in the show, and it's so good, man. So much happens in that arc, and That's all I'll say, but I just wanted to mention that. That was a cool shout out here. All right, we're going to go right into the next one, guys. Here we go. Grand Magic World. The GMW. Hanging on, but barely.
No way. That weak little dragon hunter actually beat me.
Though I still need to scold him for being so reckless.
Gramps. Let's keep fighting. I learned a valuable lesson from Guild Arts. Sometimes you have to know your limits and fall back. But now is not one of those times. You can never defeat a guild that has as much heart as we do. Not without a fight.
Go.
Right, Gramps?
Oh.
Natsu!
Oh, such a minor, small one, but it is such an awesome speech that he just said. Love it.
I would prefer not to do this, but you have forced my hand.
Oh, man.
No! Lisanna!
In 3 minutes, the roots holding her will detonate. That won't work. Trying to pull it apart is a waste of time and energy. Your only hope of stopping it is by defeating me.
I can't move! You coward!
You say that, and yet, I am the one who is not afraid to fight.
Be careful!
Let's do it.
I don't have much magic power left. But the only way to save her is to fight!
At last, a worthy foe. It feels amazing. Chain burst now.
Oh, man. Like, this guy is... I keep saying this guy's, like, he's so tough. He's probably, in my opinion, the toughest. Like, I don't remember Ultear. Probably Ultear's tougher. But he's probably right next after her as far as the 7, you know, in order of strength and power. He's up there at the top.
Her strength.
Let my sister go!
This is our first time, too, seeing Mira in this predicament like this. Like, every time she's become, you know, Satan's soul, like, she has just cleaned house and taken care of the enemy or the battle or whatever she's been involved in. But this is the first time she is struggling in a fight, and we're seeing. And I was getting worried here. There's no time.
Very impressive.
What are you doing?
Are you running away from me? Stand and fight. It's the only hope you have of saving your sister. Now, come here and face me. Do it while there's still time.
I'm sorry.
I didn't want it to end this way, but I just don't have enough power left to beat him. I'm just too weak. You're giving up? Listen, I'm not giving up hope. I don't understand. Why now? Sometimes you have to know when you've been beaten. There's no need to worry, Lisanna.
Oh my gosh.
I won't let you die again.
So it looks like we kind of saw that glow come out of the tree that Lisanna was stuck in to like the tree next to Mira. I was holding out hope so bad that they're okay, but I got really worried when I first saw this, guys, and oh my god.
Hey, are you alright? Mira? Princess, wake up.
Small part of me was wondering, did he move that blast? Or did she do it? Like, he almost feels bad, I think. Oh, gosh. Like, I was so afraid, guys, for Mira, and I'm not going to get specific, but, you know, after everything with Edelus, losing Lisanna, finding Lisanna, getting her back, I was like, gosh, it's so poetic if she comes back just to lose the other one. You know, like, I was so afraid that that was going to happen.
But today, it appears I've finally reached its end. And once I've found Lord Zeref, my soul can be at peace.
You've been searching for me?
Oh, here we go.
I see. You must be one of those sowing the seeds of conflict and death. It's tragic. For you have made me quite angry.
Oh, man. Another thought, guys, I can share that I was thinking when I first saw this was Zeref, like, has been painted as this ultimate villain, you know, this mysterious, like, most powerful dark wizard of all kind of thing. Seeing him so sad and reluctant over all the death, I was thinking at this time that maybe he was going to help Fairy Tail defeat Grimoire Heart. And that maybe he was going to not be as evil as everyone predicted. I'm not going to say if I'm right or wrong, because a part of me can't remember, part of me remembers other things, and I'm not going to get into it, but too spoilery. We're going to move on, guys. So happy he's okay, too.
Wendy, your scarf, it's been tainted. Please, you must try to return it to normal.
I need to fix his scarf?
The malevolent force that has tainted it is what's preventing him from being healed.
Okay, I'll try.
You people have come here because you desperately seek my power.
It is your entire existence we seek, Lord Zeref.
I won't involve myself in mankind's affairs, not for the remainder of this current era. I have no desire to see people wage war and die. I order you to stop your attack on this island and leave at once.
He seems conscious, but perhaps he's not yet aware. Is this truly him? Is this what they call his state of rest?
Your presence has made me angry.
Oh my gosh, man, the tension there. It's crazy.
My guardian saint beast, dear Belkusus, the Thunderclap.
Did he say Belkusus the Thunderclap?
That's a pretty manly nickname. So you like monsters, huh? Take over Beast! Hey, what's the matter with you? Would you hurry up and just turn him to stone already?
That only works on humans, meathead!
Not him, you idiot! I was talking about the man! Do your weird statues
It won't work on him because he's wearing glasses!
What? That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard!
I should use it on you so you'll shut your
Sparks of passion erupt into flames between those in love.
We're not in love, okay?
Lover spat right there.
Busy for now.
Hey, where you going?
I figured out how his magic works. He uses summoning spells just like Lucy. And all summoning wizards have one glaring flaw. Their bodies are weak.
I am lord of the underworld. and my arm is a jet black sword that cleaves through all. And you will fade beyond the darkness!
This guy's magic. I don't understand it.
We've learned the great wizard Zeref is almost within our reach. He will lift this tragic burden from our shoulders and usher in a new and wondrous age.
Wait, that's the guy from earlier.
Zeref? The legendary Black Wizard? That was him?
We'll enter the grand magic world.
The Grand Magic World? But what does that even mean?
A true and primal realm ruled by fear and darkness, as it should rightly be.
Ruled by darkness?
A wizard's province, where those who do not share our abilities perish or tremble as they pray for death. A world made entirely for our kind alone, completely free from those ignorant or frightened of the black arts.
When at last Zeref takes his destined place as ruler.
The Grand Magic World will be upon us.
Those without magic power will be annihilated, and we shall inherit this magical utopia. I've waited so long for this glorious day, and at last its dawn is soon to break!
What is that? If I touch it, it'll bore through me as well. Lost magic! Forward arc of time! Speeding forth the flow of time, I will trap you in its course! I've got you.
It comes. The predatory death.
Oh no, here we go. Just like Natsu's scarf.
Please tell me who you are.
Luminous minutes! Although your full power may be the stuff of legends, now, this pitiful state you're in is simply no match for me. Do not worry. For now, we possess all the keys necessary to awaken you.
Please stop.
Oh my gosh.
At long last. I have him! Lord Zeref is in my hands!
Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy, crazy. I'm so intrigued. And yes, I've seen the show before, and I'm super fuzzy on these elements, guys, especially the stuff with Zeref, the stuff with Zeref and Natsu on the island, and the stuff with Zeref and Ultear on the island. I am so fuzzy, and I don't have any recollection of any of it. Everything else, I sort of pretty much remember for the most part, you know, not some details here and there, but everything with Zeref we just saw, like, she kind of alluded to, how they said he was in a slumber, in a sleep. And, like, when you hear that a few episodes ago, you think literal sleep. You think he's been, like, in some coffin or chamber, something like that, where he's just been asleep for hundreds of years. But maybe he's been wandering like he's been, but she's saying it as he's not aware. He's not awakened in his mind to his true potential and what he truly is and embodies and everything. So they want to wake that part of him up. Not that they want to physically wake his body up. He's already there. He's already awake. He's been awake. He's never died. They want to resurrect the part of Zeref that is lost. And they're dabbling in all this lost magic we're learning, and all that kind of stuff. So maybe it's all connected, I feel, guys. I don't know what happens with that. I'm very excited. Let's see a preview.
I really hope everyone else is okay.
I'm sure Urza and Gray are cool, and Lucy always seems to get by somehow.
Actually, Elfman is the one I'm really worried about.
I'd never say it to his face, but he kind of cracks under pressure, huh?
Yeah, and the fact that he's out there with Evergreen worries me too. I mean, those Thunder Legion guys can be pretty weird.
Next time, Arc of Embodiment. Maybe their weirdness will cancel each other's out, and they'll be awesome together.
Oh, Lahar.
Oh man, haven't heard that one in a while.
Oh man, it looks like we're finally getting a full battle with Caprico and with the Rusty Rose, I believe his name is, against Elfman. That's going to be crazy. Good stuff, guys. I'm very excited, and I just can't wait to see more and see where we go from here. It's going to be so good, guys. I can't wait. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me, guys. It means a lot that you're here. If you haven't already, please like this video, please subscribe, and please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these episodes and this reaction. I always love to chat with you guys about it. And until then, we'll be back every Friday for more. Thanks for watching. Have a great one, and we'll see you soon.